This
It's working.
conference will now be recorded.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I'm gonna check it that how should I present the screen. So
So
okay,
basically, there would be an option called a screen, right? When you click on that, you'll be
yeah,
able to share the screen.
okay, but okay, but it's not coming. Okay,
Yeah, Navya, can you give a sharing right to Durvesh, please?
For whom, Sahil?
Durvesh. So Preet and Vishal, how are you guys doing?
yeah.
I'm good. I tried something, not sure how much is correct, but
Okay.
there's one doubt I have.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay,
when
could you
we,
see this, Sajid? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah. Yeah, Vashal, you continue.
okay, so my doubt is about Sajil. So when we create products, right,
Correct.
for a company like we took example of car manufacturing company, and we created products like we have some parts, we have sound system, and we have some maintenance plan, right? So I created those products, and after that, now when I have to bundle that, so first thing is there's an option, right? So
Right, go ahead.
option can include multiple products, right?
Do you want to reframe that?
Yeah, that's what like my confusion is like I was able to create, but my connectivity was not there. Like what comes first, what comes second after creation. So that's what I wanna revisit one time because I was able to create all different type of products when I when I created options. So I was able to create option where I was able to have multiple products under same option, right? And after that, when I'm creating feature can contain options as well, right?
Correct.
So if you can reiterate that, what is the correct sequence of that? I will make a note or it will be recorded. I will listen to that. One crisp like sequence.
Right, sure. So if you want a very clear understanding of how to implement that in what order, you can go back to that previous recording. But then I'll just give you a verbal explanation that the you have to create your main product first. Okay.
When
After
you
that,
when you say main products are like sound system one, sound system two, three, four, Bose 1, 2, 3, 4, or
no. These are your
category.
options. The
Okay,
Tesla is your main product
okay,
because so when I say main product, that is the product uh, to which you give your other options. So first you have your main product created. For example, you create Tesla,
mm-hmm.
right? After that, what you do is you create a feature like sound system and miscellaneous and maintenance. So
Okay,
these are your features. After which you create the options. So after which you'll create products, which are the product options like safety, maintenance, and all these things are also different products, right? So you create those products then, and you associate it as an option to the main product. Okay, so let me explain it to you through a sheet. I think that would be so. Durvesh, can you please stop sharing? Let me quickly have an
Yeah, yeah,
Excel
okay.
model.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so that would be helpful for you guys to understand. So anybody else has this question, like in what order should this be done? Or Dhruvesh and Preet, you guys are good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks.
I'm also good.
Okay, so I'll quickly cover it for Vishal. Now, can you give me the sharing rights, please?
Yeah, Preetham, I can give the present access to you.
No, I need. This is Sajil here, Navya. Can you give it to me? Yeah, thanks. Okay, so you guys can see my screen, right? So my
Yeah.
bundling, I have to do my bundling. Basically, this is how I like to explain things. This gives a pictorial representation, and then people tend to remember this. So I have my bundling, and then the first thing that I do is I create my product. Okay, after which I create my, what do you say?
You said feature before?
No, first is my main product. So this is my main
Okay.
product. Yeah,
Like Honda CVT 1.5.
correct, correct. After that, what I do is I create a feature. Cool. And then I create products which are associated. Okay. Am I making sense, Vishal?
So these associated products are the extra products which gonna be part of the main product options.
Exactly, exactly. So now what I'm trying to explain over here is this part is clear. Okay. So this is one, this is two. So now what happens is I have my main product. For each of the main product, I have a feature. So if I have to give an example, let's say Honda Civic. Okay. And then
Hmm.
for Honda Civic, I have, this is my main product. I have features like maintenance plan. And I have another feature which is called sound. I have another feature called miscellaneous. Okay, let's go
Okay.
and put it over here. This becomes my feature. Now my associated product. I will create a product first. So what I will do is I will create maintenance plan 50K, which is 50 kilometers. I will create maintenance plan kilometers, an example,
Hmm.
and then maintenance plan 1000 kilometers. These are my products. I create first and I associate, and then what I do is I go to the main product, I click on options, and over there I select these products.
Okay.
Got it? So
Hmm.
basically I go to Honda Civic. Under Honda Civic, what I do is I will go to options related list and I will select and in that option I will select the product as maintenance plan 50 kilometer, and my feature would be maintenance plan. Then I will again go to Honda Civic, create a second option, which where I will select maintenance plan 100 kilometer as the product, and I will select the feature as maintenance plan.
So you are saying that after creating associated product and feature, we have to go to main product and select options. And
Correct.
in options, we're gonna select associated product as well as feature both.
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
And then that's it.
okay.
So your final step would be associating options, main product, associating options and features, sorry, and features, the main product. Cool.
Yeah,
Now is it very clear? So I go when I do bundling, I create a main product, I create a feature, I created an associated products that is nothing but my option products. I will create them as separate products. When I create them, they are not associated to anything, they are just there in the system. After which I will go to the main product and I will associate each of those option products that I've created to the main product. And when I'm creating that option from the main product, I have an option, I have a field also to select the feature. That is where I will select the respective feature.
okay.
Got it?
Yeah. So, so there's another option where we go to main product and click on feature, and from there we can create a new feature there.
Correct.
So, right, how we use that?
From a product, you're saying?
Yeah, so when we go to product, right,
Mm-hmm.
main product,
Mm-hmm.
and on the right side there are options and features. You click on
Correct.
features.
Correct. So after your main product is created, the first thing that you go, this feature that you see is nothing
Mm-hmm.
but the feature of that appears on the related list of the main product.
Okay,
And this associated product is nothing but the, so I'll give the object.
right.
This is the product object. This is my related object on product, which is nothing but feature. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
This is my product object. Product object. This is my option product option object. This is nothing but options. This is my
Right.
so this, yeah.
No, I'm clear on this one. What I'm saying that after creating this, right, if I go select my main product Honda Civic again, right,
Uh-huh.
on the right side, I will see I have options, three options, and I have
Mm-hmm.
one feature,
Mm-hmm.
right? I click on that feature again,
Okay.
right? And after that, I will see the feature row there. But
Correct.
there's an option to create another feature there, new
Correct.
feature, right?
Uh-huh.
So that is also a way to create a new feature
Right.
to,
That's also
okay,
another way. Correct.
okay, okay,
Got it?
got it.
Okay. So now I think we can quickly start with. So this is clear for everybody, right? So I think everybody has
Yeah.
become experts in bundling now. Can I say that?
Somewhat, yeah. There are. I have a couple of questions. I've hit a bit of a roadblock actually, so I just want to see if you can point me in the right direction. I thought things were going really well, and then yeah, I just could not. Towards the end of it, there was a bit of an issue that I just couldn't figure out how to sort out really. So I'm just going to show you
Okay.
that.
Sure, sure. So maybe so now since we are fresh, right? Maybe we can just quickly go through search filters. Let's take a couple of scenarios. Let's grasp all those things, and then maybe we can towards the end, maybe in the last 15 minutes, we'll have that doubt clearing part.
Sure.
Because now that we have just started, let's take in as much as we can. Okay, so this is my search filter. I'll show you the object, and let's think of a very good scenario so that we can explain. So basically, you guys remember everything about search filter, right? Whatever we discussed yesterday, you guys remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so just we'll do a quick recap. So if one of you guys can just tell me what are the things you understood from search filters yesterday.
So my understanding was search filter is basically the first step when you're looking at, I guess, filtering the products. The products that you're authorized to see will show on the search filters, and that's what this feature is used for. Your product rules are something that happens subsequently once you've actually selected the products. But to see the products that you can choose from, search filter is the, I'm guessing, the feature, or is that, am I along the right lines, or I'm not even sure. So
Yeah, that's correct. And why exactly? What is the business scenario for a search?
to make sure that the right sales reps are getting the right products, I guess. So if there's different departments within an organization, and I think you used the example of the finance department, and if they wanted the recovery uh, product, for example, then the search filters for their department should only show the finance related products, and the recovery product should not end up in another filter for another team, another department, I'm guessing.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good, Preet. I think you're grasping it well. Okay, what about others? What is Vishal's understanding on search filters?
Search filters basically, so we create a search filter from a field which is available, uh, I would say, like for a department. Like, let's say for a scenario, we have different departments and we have a product line for finance, and we want to create a search filter so that sales rep from one zone or one area would see only those products which has set up as a search filter finance. So when sales rep goes from one zone and they search for that product line, they will only see finance related products, finance department related products.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Okay, so I think everybody has got a understanding of what exactly a search filter is, and this is actually a very interesting topic because the way you can mold it, right? I mean, you do some configuration, and the way things change is a very big thing to see. Like actually, so many requirements. It sounds so big, and so I'll tell you a incident wherein what happens is when the requirements related to search filters, when they are written, it sounds very difficult. It sounds very complex. So even the client becomes a little, he's anxious, like how exactly this would look like, or will this be actually possible to get these things done and all these things. But then end of the day, for a admin, it would just be creating a search filter and that's it. So usually when you demo this kind of a requirement, the client gets really happy to see that, oh, I'm just seeing few products. I'm not seeing all the products. Okay, I'm seeing the products based on the particular filter, or or particular condition. So this is how, because there are so many things that happen at the back end. Like there are user stories where you are working so hard, but then at the UI level it is not there much because the functionality is a powerful one at the back end. But then search filter is something where you do a little thing at the back end, but then at the UI level it's a big change. Like whenever a user goes in and sees that, for him it's a completely different thing, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's get
So,
started.
Sajal,
Yeah.
so if there's an what you call that inventory management people, right? And
Mhm.
we created a search filter that they will see the product list where the quantity in hand is less than 5. We can
There
create
will
a search.
they will see what quantity.
So they will see only those products where the quantity in hand for those products is less than 5.
So where is this field of quantity?
Now, I'm just saying that that can be solved with this search filter, that scenario.
No, no, but then it depends, right? That field, that value, where are you getting that value of quantity? Because ideally the quantity would come after you click, you select a product, right?
Right.
So then so then search filter won't help.
Okay. Yeah, because that
Right?
comes when you click on the product, right?
Okay. So let's quickly create an example and see how search filter works. So there are a couple of prerequisites as well, which you have to take care of. So I'll explain that as well. Okay. So let's see. Now what we will do is we will only show the CPU products. Basically, we have so many CPU products. CPU 1.1 gigahertz, 1.6, 2.2. So let's put in a search filter and let's see that that particular sales rep only is allowed to sell a CPU. So, so my business requirement says as when a particular sales representative of ABC department is only allowed to sell CPU. So when he comes into the system, he should only see uh, the products which are CPU, and rest everything should be taken off. So this is how my search filter would go. Guys, just a second, I'm getting a screen issue. Okay. So now what I do is I go to new, and this is where I select a search filter. I create a search filter, sorry. So here I will write a filter name. So you have to always make sure. So one thing, guys, I hope you guys are noting down the points, right? Whenever I'm explaining anything.
Sorry, can I just quickly check? I think your screen is frozen. Is it just for me or is it for others as well?
What do you guys see on my screen now?
Then it just says Lightning Force wants you to show notifications, allow a block.
No, I think you guys are not seeing them.
Yeah, same on for me.
Hello, Sajid.
Yes. Yeah.
I can see recently viewed like page.
Which page do you see?
Meeting insights. Now go to meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Now Durvesh, which page you can see?
Go to meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. And now?
New
Salesforce new
search
search.
page.
Yeah, that is the right one. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah. Thanks, Navya. Thanks. Okay, so over here, one thing that you have to remember is the filter name should always be as descriptive as possible because as the project goes on, you would end up with more than 15 to 20 to 50 to 100 search filters. You never know. So it would be difficult to track what a search filter is doing. So you should always make sure that you write a meaningful name. So that comes over here. Then comes the target object. So you have these target objects. So you usually use product to filter it out. Okay. And then when you scroll down, so from product, when you select product, you have the product fields available like product name, etc. And then you can use any of these parameters, equals, not equals, less than, whatever. And then you select this, which is the filter source object, which means from where you will get the condition. So sometimes, so based on your requirement, you can, sometimes not have a value over here. For example, in this scenario, I want that my product, I should only see the products which are CPU. So now what I will do is I will create like show only CPU products. That's my field name, and my name should contain filter value is CPU. Display order is the same thing. That is the order in which this fires. So this will be my first one. That is 10. Okay. Okay, guys. Any questions here?
That CPU, you said that CPU value would be you have taken the CPU, but in the product, where it is? It's,
The product
I
name,
didn't
right?
understand. Okay.
So my product name,
Yeah, this.
yeah. So my product name contains CPU, right? So that's the filter I
Hmm.
used.
Okay, 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 okay.
Got it? So that's the logic part.
Okay.
Like they might just give you a requirement that okay, show me only the CPU. So now you have to figure out how I'm going to achieve that. So I saw that okay, CPU is something unique in all the records in the product name. So I will use that to filter it out.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So now what I will do is I will save this. So I have one created over here. Product name contains CPU. Now let me go to a code. Edit lines. Taking a while. So all the other products are gone. I only see CPU products, right? Guys, you're with me?
Yes,
Yes.
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 Right. So now when a sales rep came into the system, he's only able to see the CPU programs.
So when that filter is active, it will show to every quote or
Correct. So that is something I was going to come to. So
okay.
now the way we created this search filter was we did not select a target object. correct? I just set a value directly which is called a CPU. So that means universally for any code, this will be applicable. Okay. So when I want to make it code specific, I have to select the target object. So not the target object, sorry, the filter source object. So basically my products, the first section of the filter would remain the same. Now to make it just specific to, to a particular code, then I have to select code over here. And then I have to select a field which is related to that, which will define or which will help me filter out CPU. So we'll try that requirement as well. But right now this is a generic requirement. So another thing that I want to show you guys is there is a field called as hidden over here, right? So this also plays a very important role. Basically what hidden does is when I go to this product selection page, this is my filter. When I click on this, anybody can just go remove this off. I apply, I see everything else. I go again and then I can put in anything. So what this hidden does is this locks that particular option. So if when I click on save after selecting hidden, I go to my product selection page. I can go on. So this is confusing. Let me take the older products so that code looks new. Okay. So this is my after clicking on edit lines, I come to this page. I click on add products and I don't have that option anymore. Got it? Was that clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So now let's do another requirement wherein it should be filtered out based on the code. So now what I'm going to do is I will select one account. Let's take Edge communication. So what I will do is at the account level, I will try and store this value. So I will create a new field, which I will call as product type, basically. So this product type will tell me what type of product that particular account can sell. Okay. So I go to new. Guys, if you have any doubts now, please stop me then and there and we will clarify it. Okay. So right now what I'm trying to achieve is my requirement says in my company I have multiple accounts. For a client there are multiple accounts, and based on that account he should be seeing the products. Okay. So for example, if that account is allowed only to sell CPUs, then when he creates a code, he will only be seeing the CPU products. But for example, if I select a different account who has no restrictions, who is allowed to sell all the products, and when he creates a code, he will be seeing all the products. So that is the requirement. Clear? So let's quickly try that out.
And for the field, why you had taken text?
Because that would be a value, right?
Okay.
Which the business would enter. For example, I will enter product type and it could be CPU. It could be that they're only allowed to sell cartridges, or they're only allowed to sell desktops. They're only allowed to sell laptops. So that whatever uh, the account belongs to, whatever that account is allowed to sell, that the business will enter over here. So my field name just is product type. My length I will keep it as 255. I will write a description that this field specifies product type, the account allowed to sell. Make sense?
Mm.
Okay, so I click on next. And I save this. Let me go back to my account and let me refresh this. Let me search for product type. So that's my field product type. And the business will enter a value called as CPU. I click save. Okay, so I have entered the value over here. Got it? Now the
Okay.
next thing that I have to, sorry,
And since we have taken only one search filter, that CPU, which is only one type. But if there are many types, then we have to use pick list, right?
where over here?
At the product type, you have right here CPU, because we have
Correct,
only one type of search filter, right?
correct.
But
No, no, no.
if there
So
are
it is not.
multiple,
It does not depend on the search filter. It is depend on the business. So
okay,
basically, I kept it as CPU as a text field because right now we are not clear what are the different type of products, product sales. But then, for example, if the business is clear that okay, right now there are 5 type of products that I have segregated. So then at that time we can have a pick list. But this is completely independent from search filters.
yeah, okay,
Okay, so maybe by the end of this code creation, you will understand how this is linked. Okay,
yeah,
so the next step over here is first step is so first we saw how to create a generic search filter. Now we are uh, understanding code specific search filter. So I go to a code. Now what I want to do is I want to create a field on code which would pull the value from account and populate it on the respective code. So basically I will create a new field on a code. Go to field and relationship. And this time I'm going to create a formula field. Create a new field, formula of type text. So this will say me the account, product, and here I will put in the formula. I'll go to advanced formula and I will insert the field from account which is associated. So I go to code. On the code, whatever account is there, in that account, I want the product type field. That's my field. Insert. So this is my formula. Quickly check if it is correct or not. Uncheck syntax. Click on next. Next. And I save. Okay, so let's go back to the code and let's search for that field. So I have this field account product. This is a formula. So now it is blank. So let's go to the account. So this is populated here. So this should ideally come over there. What is missing? Account and product type. So let me see the field visibility. Okay, so this also looks good. Let's go back to the code and see what is missing. That's strange.
I think sometime it loads later, so if you refresh, maybe it will come.
No, I already refreshed. I don't know. It's the normal formula. It's not this. Is it something to do with the formula? Let me see. Edit object. Product. Yeah, that's the product. That's the account I selected. Okay, let me try one more thing. Let me take it from the opportunities account. Opportunity account and product. Then this shouldn't make a difference, but let's try this out. This is really weird to me. I don't know why it's not coming. Okay, let me use one of the existing fields on account. Let's see once. Okay, in the account site, let me put in CPU. Maybe I can use this as a formula. That's there. Come back over account site. Let's let me go back. I hope this comes up. Otherwise, there's something really weird happening. Come on, that's still blank. I think it's not accessing the account value itself. Let's see if it's getting the ID at all. So okay, so let me see if it is actually getting the account ID or not. Not getting this value itself. That means not having access to the account. It came now. So that was the issue. Guys, you're understanding, right? This is some debugging tricks that's
So
happening.
it was not visible there.
Yeah, so that object itself was did not have the permission.
Okay.
So basically that was a permission that was not given. We have given that. Now let's do one thing. Let's go back to our field again. Edit. Okay, there you have the value now. Cool. So now the next thing is I have to select this API. Okay, why I'm selecting this API. is because when I go to my search filter now, I need to so now I need to select the filter source object, that is code, but then I don't have an option here, right? What is the field I want over here?
Account type.
Right.
Account product type, correct.
Yeah.
Now I will go to this search filter object, edit object. I'll go to the fields. Target source object is nothing but code. So I'll go to target source field. Field filter source field is having pick list value. So over here I will go to new and I'll enter this API name which I had copied, which is not there anymore. So I'll have to go back and copy it again. And I will paste it over here. I'm struggling with the weird go to meeting icon. Okay, so I will save this. Now there's one more thing. Now I'll go back. That was basically a dependent pick list. So I will go to the main field, the parent field, and over here I have to make it visible. So in this field dependencies, I will edit this and I will include this new field. So this is one step that people always forget, is after you add the API name, you have to go to the parent field and include this field in the dependency. Now when I go back and if I refresh this, I will take this off. I don't need this anymore. And I will go to the filter source object code and I have account product type here. So basically all my products on that code should match with this field on the code. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I will do now, let me go to an account. So right now let's remove all the other tabs. I'll have two accounts to test this out. So this would be my first account. And Edge Communications is an account that is allowed only to sell CPUs, whereas this particular account is only allowed to sell laptops. So I will go to my account product type and I will keep laptop. I will save this. So we have two scenarios. One scenario wherein the sales rep is allowed to only see CPU. He's only allowed to sell CPU, whereas another scenario where the sales rep is only allowed to sell laptop. Got it? Now I am going to go to the first account, that is the CPU account. I'm going to create a new opportunity. My opportunity name is CPU sale. This doesn't matter now. I will save this. I have my opportunity created. I will create a quote out of this opportunity, and my start date would be 22nd, and this would go on for 12 months, and let get associated with the opportunity. I have my code created. I will click on edit lines. I choose my price book. I click on add products, and I should only be seeing CPU. So this is working fine. Now let's take another scenario. Guys, clear, right, till here?
Yes.
Okay, I know it's a Friday evening, so yeah. But this is something very interesting to me, at least. So now I'm on an account that is allowed only to sell laptop, and I'm going to create a new opportunity. That's my laptop sale, and I save. I go to my opportunity, create a new code. Let this get associated. My code starts today for another 12 months. Save. I have my code created. Click on edit lines. And when I click on add products, I should only be seeing laptops. There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions on how we did this, or anything that you guys got confused at any point where it was difficult to understand, or you were just thinking about your Friday night plans and you forgot you didn't understand what happened.
I mean, I personally understand the concept and how it all works. I'll have to relook at the video again just to see the flow, the steps, if you like. Which I think is
Okay, but
natural.
then
Yeah.
any time you understand that for what particular requirement you're going to use a search field.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically now in your exercise I want you guys to add, so you have a weekend now, Saturday and Sunday, right? So you guys can modify your bundles and keep it ready and then add this feature as well. What I want you guys to do is have this account, this thing that we implemented, right? So you will have the same, think of a scenario in this car model that you have, right? So you basically, your client is a automobile company. So you think of a scenario and implement a search filter for that.
Okay.
So basically, in a car, there are, in an automobile company, there would be different accounts. Some dealing only with the whole car. Some are allowed only to sell the maintenance plans. Some are allowed only to sell the insurance. So you imagine that there are different accounts for these, and you create a, be a little innovative and create a search filter.
Sure.
So we can add new products to that if.
Yeah, you're absolutely free to build your project any way you want. But then I only want to see the functionality.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Any questions? Anything that you want me to repeat or anything?
Mm,
So one thing, when you were creating the very first filter, search filter, where you picked up only CPU, right,
Correct.
to be shown to a
Mm-hmm.
particular sales rep, right?
Correct.
So currently you are logged in to this org, right?
Correct.
So when you created search filter, it should not be allow you to see any other products, right?
No, it's based on the account from which I log in. So right now I'm the system admin. But then
Right.
in the real scenario, what happens is the sales rep who logs in is
Mm-hmm.
always associated to an account.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens is that particular that sales rep's account will be, so that's where he will start his code process. And based on that account details, he will be able to see the products on this.
I got you. So connectivity with the sales rep is based on the account which he has access to,
Belongs belongs to.
belongs to. So when we
Yeah.
are creating a search filter, we will be creating for a specific account.
No, so this is specific to a requirement. I don't want you guys to get confused. So right now I gave an example of an account, but then this could be anything. This value that is there on the code, I bought it from account, but it could be something from opportunity, or it could also be from a custom object from where you're creating a code. It could
Right,
be
right.
anything,
No,
or
I'm
it
going
could be directly a field on the code also.
right. I'm going to the previous example, very first one, for that when you
Correct.
created a filter for a product list, right? So
Correct.
there, if a sales rep logs in to system
Uh-huh.
and I want to create filter for that sales rep, right?
Okay.
So we created a filter just to filter out the CPU,
Right.
right? But
Hmm.
we didn't connect that filter to any sales rep.
Correct. That was generic. That was a universal filter.
So for anybody comes in, they will see only CPU products.
Correct. That's right.
Okay. And now if we want to connect to a specific sales rep, where that connectivity is,
That's at the account level.
that's at the account level because accounts are assigned to different salespeople, right?
Correct. So now, for example, I want an account to see all the programs. Simply, as per this implementation, I will keep that product type as blank. That's it.
Hmm. Okay.
And Sajid, since we are using a search filter, so
Uh-huh.
whenever that filter is active, the
Uh-huh.
product selection is based upon that active search filter. When we deactivate, we will see all the sales reps see all the stuff what is going on in the product or in the quote line. So what about that active and deactive if we?
Active and deactive, I didn't get you. You meant about
Uh,
that thing we had before hidden?
no. We have apply a search filter, okay, for a
Correct.
Tesla product.
Okay.
So once we have applied, so it will be for the 1 year lifetime or one
Correct.
year or how much? So when we have to remove that filter, we have
Mm-hmm.
to deactivate that. We want to see other products also. So what we can do?
Got it. Got it. So
I
now you
know,
mean to say that after a particular time, that account is allowed to sell CPU and laptop.
yeah,
Got right? That's your question, right?
yes, yes, yes.
So basically, in that product type, you will enter a value called as laptop as well. So, comma laptop.
Okay, at the formula field.
Formula field, not in the formula field, at the account. We are entering the text field is at the account level, right? And then it's getting copied to the code.
Yeah.
Over there, you'll just
Okay.
put laptop. So what happens is our filter says
Yeah.
all the product that contains values in this field. So all the products which has laptop, all the product which has CPU will be pulled onto the screen.
So, but in the formula field, we have to put account product, right? Only account product. It will
Correct.
automatically
So
pull
the formula you
laptop
won't
and
see.
CPU.
Correct, correct. So basically, for a CPQ implementation, you make it as a base. So my formula and my filter will always remain the same. I won't change repeatedly. I will change the data. So when I
Yeah.
create, I will create it in a bulkified way that in future, if there is a change in requirement, if the business grows and that account gets, is allowed to sell more products, then I should keep that in mind and I should design it in that way. So then, so as Vishal told, right, that it should have been a pick list. So if it was a pick
Mm-hmm.
list, then I would have been restricted to selling only one program,
Mm-hmm.
one product,
Okay.
one type of product. So now I kept it
Yeah.
as text field, so I can have multiple, or else I can have it as a multi-select pick list.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you understand, right? So there are so many things you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to think of before you
Yes.
start implementing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And most of these things, like right now, we saw that there was a permission issue. So the CPQ is nothing but a managed package. So there will be a lot of instances where some of the managed package fields or some of the managed package functionalities is not having a permission. So first thing, whenever you see something is not working or something is not coming up, first thing, hit the permission, check what is missing over there, and definitely that would be 90% of the time you'll find the solution there. Otherwise, it would be something with the implementation.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sajid,
Anything else? Yeah.
yes. So I created that last generic filter for CPU. So
Mm-hmm.
my field object name was product, and then field name was name, and then operator was contain, and value was CPU, right? So these four things I added, and I created that search filter.
Perfect.
Now, if I go to product list, it should not show me, it should show me only CPU one, right?
When you say product list, it means edit lines, right?
Uh, okay, I was looking at that all product list. So you're talking about that.
Edit lines on code.
Okay, okay, I got you.
Yeah. So basically, search filter, we are doing it only to make sure that my product selection page gets the right products.
Okay, but it
Sajil,
is not.
when
Sorry.
yeah, we shall you continue.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Sajil, actually yesterday I have an issue about my products was not showing on that edit line, right?
Correct.
So I have solved that issue, and
Very good.
since it is showing right here product selection, but for my it is showing product configure
No,
for
no. So
that.
that is after you select a product.
Okay.
This, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It is actually directly showing me this.
That is maybe because for that quote you have already selected that product.
Okay. Okay.
So if you start a new code, then you will have to select that product first, and then you will see this page.
Okay.
And what was the issue with the configuration you did yesterday?
I can show it after for 5 minutes or 1 minute. I
Yeah, yeah.
don't
What
remember
you
that
can just
step.
tell me what was that.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's
i-
yeah. If you can tell me
uh,
tomorrow.
no, no, no. We can go to you can go to any product if possible.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Okay, I'll go to CPU 1.1.
so related.
I have my related on the right side.
In Salesforce CPQ configuration, we have to give the type and event. there for that. Then it will show, or it will, or we have to reconfigure the at the edit line. See, below the hardware, sorry, above the hardware.
About the hardware. That's active.
Below.
This one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this was blank for you?
Yeah, that was blank actually.
Uh-huh.
And when I activate it, so after that it directly go to the product configure, where I can select only one or minimum one
Mhm.
or dynamic bundle.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, Preet, you had some questions.
Yeah, yes. So basically, yeah, I've I've gone through the dynamic filters, filters, the steps as well. So I've gone on to select the product for my quote, and I'm getting an error which says an error occurred when filtering products. Filter field SPQQ underscore underscore product family underscore underscore C does not exist on object product 2. Now, I
Got
thought
it.
maybe I have to create a custom product.
No.
And no, is it not? Is it not that?
Okay. So what has happened is when you created the product rule in your product action, if you see my recording, there was a field called as product type underscore underscore C, which was a custom field that I created.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
Okay. And you might have selected SBQQ underscore product family.
I haven't. I've only. I mean, what I've done is product family. That's it. So and then I did create another field, a custom field, but I'm not sure how to get SPQQ as a name prefix before the
No,
the name.
you don't have to.
Do I not
You
have?
don't have to. Can you share your screen, please?
Oh, can you see it?
Yes. Can you go to your product action?
Okay, so this is what I've done, but then I thought maybe I have to create a custom field. So I tried that as well, but even that did not work. So
Correct.
I thought maybe it's to do with the
Correct.
SBBQ.
I got the issue. So basically, this product family won't work here. So what you have to simply do is on the product object, maybe you can write this down,
Yeah, okay.
or you want to try it? Yeah, you can try it as well. That's okay. You can
Right.
try it.
Okay, so do I need to edit object?
Correct.
And then,
Field. Yes.
yeah,
Then you click on new.
okay.
You click on formula
Formula, okay, formula.
on top.
On
That's the
top,
third
that's
option.
oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay. And then now you enter product type. Just write product type. Sorry. Product family. Sorry. My bad.
I just stuck.
What's happening?
I was just stuck.
You can
Sorry.
take it off. Take it off,
Okay.
yeah. Product family. Yeah, that should work. Yes. Now
Okay.
select text. No. Text. Next. And you go to advanced formula. Insert field. And you select the product SBQQ product family, which is should be there below at P. Yeah, somewhere here. Product family. Somewhere at P.
Okay. P.
Now, yeah, P. Product family. There you go. Correct. Next. And you have to do one more thing, that is write text. So this family, you put it
Yeah.
under text and brackets. So you do one thing before family, type text, text,
Yeah.
opening bracket, close that bracket,
Okay. And
and
that's
then
it.
that's it. Quick save. Next.
Okay.
Now you go to the option now.
Product options. Yeah.
Correct.
And then add the pick list in there.
No. So product, not product rule, product option.
Product option. Okay. Sorry.
No, this is product again. There is another object called as. So click on the eight 9 dots on the left side. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this one will help. That's okay.
Yeah.
Search for option in quick find. Correct. Field. Create a new field. A normal formula field. The same way we created product family, right? Same way you create a formula field.
And this will be cool.
Exact same name. This is one important thing that you have to remember.
Okay.
No. So now you can just put double put inverted this thing commas
Okay.
and put a dollar in between that, like single inverted comma, and then
Single. Sorry. Dollar.
correct, dollar, and then close it. So this is basically a dummy value that we are entering. We'll click on next. So
Why
basically
dollar? Will always be dollar or
dollar or anything is fine.
fine? Okay.
So this is just a dummy thing that you're creating because as per CPQ, your value to be associated, it should match with the product field. Your product option field and your product field both should match.
Right. Okay.
So you save this. Now you select this field API.
So product family there. Okay.
Right. So you select the API name, not this one, the new one which we created.
What was the new one?
No, it was there on top.
Product
Correct.
family. Is this? Oh, this is it, right?
No, we did not create this, right? We created product family below.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So
So you
API name.
select, go to the product option, product action,
Sorry. Product what? Sorry.
product action.
Action. Okay.
you go to the setup sign on top. Not now. Sorry, my bad. You go to the action. You're at rules now. Yeah. No, you have to select
Set
an
up
object.
now.
Select a record. Now click on edit object.
Then go into the filter field, I'm guessing, yeah?
Exactly. And then you have to add that API name.
Sure. So this I can delete.
Okay, so this is already there.
I tried a few things when I was, trying to figure out.
Okay.
Can I do anything on that or?
Cancel it. You can cancel that. You can cancel that.
Oh, cancel and
Uh,
just add new.
no, just click on edit and you can edit the same one.
Right, I see. So why not just fill it up? There you go.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it, save.
Save. Yeah. And now in your product action, you have to select that field. Right. Now you can go to the code.
Mm. So it's
Duplicate fields.
duplicate fields.
Mm, do you have any other product rules in the system?
No, just the one. But
Can you
you think that should sort this out, yes? So I'm gonna try and find where this duplicate is, and I'm gonna try and sort this out myself if that's right, please.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
So
that's better.
let me try that, and then if I'm
But then you
still
got the
stuck on
IP
Monday, then
behind it, right?
obviously I'll give you a shout. I
But
did,
then you
yeah.
got
But
the
it's just that yeah, the formula side of it was something that I would have not got without talking to you, to be honest. So
yeah, sure. But then good, you came up with this thing.
So actually, Sajil, but you said that do not use that product rule, and
Sorry?
you said yesterday that do not use product rule. Only we can filter that option at the
No.
feature
So
level.
I said that for the max and min requirements. But for dynamic, I told
Okay.
the only place where you have to use it is for dynamic filters,
Hmm.
dynamic bundles. You have to use a product rule. That's the only thing.
Okay.
But for your other requirements, you don't have to use product rule.
Okay. Because can I share just 1 minute? Because
Uh-huh.
yeah. How can I share?
Do you have the option to share?
No. Yeah,
No.
I have the option.
Okay, you got it right. Yeah.
I think what mistake I made, I don't know. Just wait. This is the product. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Where to hide this here, Sajil? Hello?
Yeah, yeah. I can't see that. The only the person who's presenting sees that. I know what you're struggling with. I also struggle
Oh,
with
yeah.
that all the time.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you
okay,
have to
okay.
deal with it, Durvesh.
Yeah, okay. Now you can see, no?
No, I lost your screen now.
Just wait. Okay. And you can see?
Yeah, yeah. Now I can see.
Okay. So, see, it gives me direct configure product and
No, so over here,
yeah.
yeah. So this is fine. But then how come you selected a different this thing tab view for
Yeah,
this thing right, for feature? Got it. That's fine.
for features.
So
Okay.
then, yeah. So then now what's the issue now? That's impressive. Yeah.
Uh,
What's the issue now?
it's good, na? Means
Yeah, yeah. You kind of
for the
sorted it out.
okay. Yeah. And for this add options, we have to go for safety and maintenance. Only one option for this, one option for hardware and multiple option for
Correct.
miscellaneous.
That's
Also.
perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
And this dynamic is working.
Yeah. Dynamic is working.
What does your dynamic filter say?
Uh, I have not put anything actually.
Okay. No, but then I think you should put that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah.
in your product action, like how Preet is doing, right?
Hmm.
Based on product
Yeah.
family or
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
other thing. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that's the
I
only
was.
thing left, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but then it really looks good, Durvesh. I'm happy with what you've implemented.
Yeah. So what if we add anything and oh, so this is the final view, na?
Can you go back once? I want to test one
Yeah.
thing. Can you go back?
Yeah.
So can you go to hardware?
Yeah.
Can you unselect that once? The first one which you selected.
Yeah.
Can you click on save?
No, it will give an error.
That's the thing. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Durvesh, I think you're good. So now you just
Okay.
do that action
Dynamic
and
filter.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you implement a search filter based on,
Yeah.
so you guys think and implement a search filter.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay.
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 Okay. So Durvesh is good. Preet is also good. Vishal, you've not shown me, but I'm expecting on Monday with bundles and search filter, you're going to show me a very good implementation. Right, Vishal? Vishal, you're there?
Yeah,
So I was saying that by Monday, you will show me a good implementation of bundles and search filter together. So
sure.
we would start with Vishal's assignment. Yeah, he would showcase us his implementation, and then we will go to the next topic on Monday then.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay,
Sure.
guys.
Yeah.
Anything
Thank you.
else? Or we're good for good? And I'll let you guys enjoy your Friday and the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. You too.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, Adil. Have a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You guys. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.